live in Zambia. I had an operation late November last year and had all my lymph glands removed on the left side of my neck as I was diagnosed with cancer, and advised by my doctors in Zambia to seek further medical attention. My sister, who lives in Kenya, has a very good neighbour who had terrible cancer some years ago and came to the Apollo Proton in India about 4 years ago, and they treated him and actually did wonders, and the gentleman is still very well. So my sister got in touch with Apollo Proton here in early December, got hold of Dr. Prasad, who was very prompt in contacting myself and my sister, and he said, look, you've got to get to India as soon as possible. There were quite a few delays which were out of my hands and nothing to do with the hospital. I eventually got to India on the 29th of January, and of course being diagnosed with cancer is a very terrifying, because I've never really been a sick person. Anyway, I arrived on the 29th of January, very unwell, very sick. Saw the doctors, went straight away and had some scans and things like that. I did 10 days of tomotherapy, which is the radiation. I was then still very sick. I had an infection, so I had to spend a week in hospital. I have to say the nursing was fantastic. The food was good in the end when I could eat, but I was so sick I couldn't eat. My doctor, who I've mentioned before, Dr. Prasad, was excellent, supported me, looked after me all the way I was discharged. I'm staying in India for another 2 weeks because I've been having chemo. Your chemo facility, the outpatient facility, is great. The nurses, I can't remember their names. I wish I could. I wish I could remember the nurses' names when I was in hospital. So efficient, so kind, despite a little bit sometimes of a language barrier, but we did manage to communicate, and they were just wonderful. And you know, the cancer is terrifying, but I do feel a bit more hopeful after coming here. I'm returning to Zambia later this month, but I have the support of the Apollo Proton and Dr. Prasad and everybody behind me, because I've still got another 6 months of treatment in Zambia, and then I'll come back for a checkup. But I'm very, I feel very relieved. I feel well supported. There we go. Thank you.